Welcome, football fans, to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. One of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Isaac Lorenzo to return. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
What I like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a first and 10.
Get set, get set. Start.
From the red zone now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Start.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Shot 60. Shot 60.
Here's second and 2. Brought in close to the 8. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Outside.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the turnover into a lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off the returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Got it. Ready?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Charger. Go.
Here's a throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey.
Running it with David Montgomery. His gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Looking for a throw here. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They give up the gut to Montgomery. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Get it. 79. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Stop.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. There he goes, right sideline. Brandon Ayuk makes the 15. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Downfield, and Tislau has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, did the job on 1st down.
He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, offense dealing with 3rd and goal now from the 10. They'll look to throw. Flush out now to his left. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I want the money, the cash, that cool at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking?
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
What's up?
Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. So that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And they take him down right along the 30. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Purdy gonna go on fourth. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Forced out to his right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. 40. Into the red zone. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut the lead down to 4. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Lindo to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it! Viking 18! Bring it!
Start on the ground with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Got it. Ready?
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Stop.
Stuck this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st down throw by Purdy. Oh, this big guy is moving. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. It's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set.
To the air again. Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy in that end zone.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. 3.
He's going to throw this one. This one to Williams out left side. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
7 Pirates. Domino 18.
And they're going for this. Looking for a target. Oh, there's another one to Williams. Takes out a one-stop. Oh, he jukes another defender. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Panther 60.
Pass play coming here. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they take him down right along the 30.
Brings up second and 1.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
On the ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
79 Broncos. Go.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Jones for the completion. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Hey, ready.
A run here. It's Montgomery. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. Well, the 5-yard run gets him closer. It's 4th and goal from near the end zone. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hand. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He's found room past the 50. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Juke the defender. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Finds a big lane. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers lead by 15 now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Yeah, real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has himself 2nd down and 21. sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's got a man left. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down.
On the set. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can...
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That's up and through for the point after. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. First throw for the backup now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose. Defender
runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up second down.
Get set. Final rush up.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
He rolls to his right. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Get set. Start.
1st down, Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
18, watch out.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Get set.
On 3rd down, Purdy just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. Kittle makes the catch. And he will have the 1st down there for the 49ers. To do it, Brock, they can take down this win.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. 1 down, a whole lot more.